In the article, A Liturgical Reform for the Destruction of the Holy Sacrifice of the Mass, April 20, 2018. We read, Annibale Buonini, filed with the code name of the Masonic Lodge where he belonged, born 1365-75, is without a doubt the greatest magician of all times. Deceiving, without anyone noticing, except for a few well-informed dumb dogs, and under everybody's eyes he had, in fact, actively worked for the liturgical reform under the guidance of Giambattista Montini, Paul VI, with the manipulation of the offertory, which precedes the consecration. He transformed the Holy Mass into a Rosicrucian rite. To better understand the personality, attitudes, ties and dark secrets of this great magician, we published the letter of assignment, sent in 1964, from the Council of the Brothers to the brother born, Monsignor Annibale Buonini, and 4 other letters that Monsignor Buonini sent to the Grand Master, in the period 1964 to 1973, to keep him informed of his liturgical activity aimed at the de-Christianization and to desacralization of the Mass, and of the Christian people. These letters were given to me by Father Luigi Villa, several years ago, with the hope that, one day, they would shed some light on certain creativities in the liturgical field. Letter of July 14, 1964. Dear Born, we inform you of the task that the Council of the Brethren has established for you in agreement with the Grand Master and the Prince's Assistant to the Throne, and we oblige you, 1. To make yours the program of Rocca, former priest. One will have to arrive at a new religion, new dogma, new rite, new priesthood through the naturalization of the Incarnation. 2. Achieve a reversal authority. The authorities of the Church must remain, but they must limit themselves to approve the decisions of the base. 3. To spread the de-Christianization through the confusion of the rites and of the languages and put priests, bishops and cardinals one against the other, the linguistic and ritual Babel will be our victory, as the linguistic and ritual unity has been the strength of the Church. 4. To choose the most suitable and secret members among the clergy, and to report them immediately so they can be approached and contracted. Everything has to happen within a decade. Your fixed salary is 500,000 liras monthly that could be increased or doubled according to success. All the details will be given verbally. The brothers of the Council united with the Grand Master are embracing you. To the brother born by hand. Letter of July 21, 1964. Incomparable Grand Master. Dear Councillors, your letter of the 14 cm obliges me first of all to thank you for the trust you place in me in the whole realization of Brother Rocca's program. In particular, 1. I have already chosen the collaborators that I will personally present to you and whom you will engage according to the specific tasks. They are experts in the various subjects and teachers of the various Roman pontifical universities. 2. My task will be very easy and attainable because I have as my close friends Cardinal Lercaro and the same Paul VI, who is giving me the maximum confidence in everything, so he will never suspect my relations with you. I will do my best for the priest. This part of the letter is unreadable. To become pontifical master of ceremonies, then all will be easier. 3. The desacralization will have to proceed by steps, so I am begging you to be understanding with me. We need to introduce Protestant and Orthodox elements in the Catholic liturgy with the excuse of ecumenism, then the road is open to everything. All this takes time, but in 10 years we will succeed. While I repeat my thanks, I assure you that I am already hard at work and soon I will come to see you. Hugs from your brother, signed, Born, to the Grand Master Giustiniani Palace. Letter of April 6, 1967. Grand Master. Dear Councillors, as I had promised, the road to desacralization has now been opened with the official publication of the instruction of the sacred music of March 5th. As you could have seen, it is a very deliberate, ambiguous and devious document. Even though, in fact, certain traditional principles are reaffirmed, virtually in passing and so as not to attract attention, I thought to highlight some points. 1. The prominent part of the people. 2. The vernacular language, before the official language. 3. The role of women, who may also form a schola cantorum. 4. The various degrees of participation, for which it breaks up the preceding system, until no one can sing or participate anymore. 5. Freedom for the various kinds of composition and instruments. More could have been done but, as I told you verbally, there is the serious difficulty of the Congregation of Rites, whose secretary is my archenemy, Antonelli. You should, through our brother's assistants at the throne, to abolish that congregation and put me in place of Antonelli. But of this, we will discuss verbally. Best wishes from your brother, signed, Vaughan, to the Grand Master Giustiniani Palace. Letter of July 2, 1967. Incomparable Grand Master. Distinguished councillors, the degrees of the desacralization are proceeding very fast. In fact, another instruction has come out whose implementation has started June 29th. We can now sing victory because, 1. The vulgar language is sovereign throughout the liturgy, even in the essential parts. 2. The sacred garments are reduced more and more. 3. Maximum freedom of choice of the various forms up to private creativity and to chaos. 4. Abolished genuflections, kisses, bows, ceremonies, ritual prescriptions. In short, with this a document, I think to have sown the principle of the maximum libertinage, according to your dispositions. I fought hard and had to resort to all the tricks to get it approved by the Pope, against my enemies of the Congregation of the Rites. Fortunately for us, we immediately found support in friends and brothers of the Laos University, who are faithful. I thank you for the sum sent and hoping to see you as soon as possible. I embrace you. Your brother. Signed, Vaughan. To the Grand Master Giustiniani Palace. Letter of October 22, 1973. Venerable Grand Master. Dear distinguished assistants. In reference to your 17 cm. I will tell you that I can perfectly understand your concern for the evil that the Holy Year can do. But I would like to inform you immediately that I have gathered our following promptly brothers, Erba, Fragi, Mani, Gigi, Chi, Monda, Mago, Saba, Biji, Gaika, Pinpi, Salma, and Lube. All of our most faithful theologians. They have the task of studying how to diminish as much as possible the importance and necessity of the Holy Year in such a way that it is not heard either by the clergy or by the people. They will organize conferences and conventions and widespread distributions of printouts among the young clergy easily vulnerable to certain problems. A conference will be certainly organized in Assisi as a base of launching of ideas against the Holy Year. I thank you for your trust and for what you are doing for me, hoping to talk to us as soon as possible, with kind regards. YB. Signed, Vaughan. To the Grand Master Giustiniani Palace.